teacher plays a vital role in educating the students. And the best educator is someone who believes in helping their students to keep growing. Every teacher shall merit reasonable social recognition, and that he shall behave and honor dignity at all times, and refrain from such activities as gambling, smoking, drunkenness, and excesses, much less illicit relations. Ethics are essential to the lives of all teachers around the world, and that they must be in constant control when it comes to classroom control and student safety. As role models, they must set an example of appropriate behavior at all times.
As a professional teacher, why do we need to follow the code of ethics?
So the code of ethics for teachers is designed to protect the rights of all the students. So it is important that a teacher understand that when they get a teaching position, they are agreeing to follow the code of ethics.
So this is the follow-up questions. How will you exemplify the rules of a good teachers based on the code of ethics?
A teacher is a facilitator of learning and of the development of the youth. He shall therefore render the best service by providing an environment conducive to such learning and growth. Every teacher shall merit reasonable social recognition, for which purpose he shall behave with honor and dignity at all times, and refrain from such activities as gambling, smoking, drunkenness, and other excesses, much less illicit relations.
Di ba kasi katulad ko ng ethic? Nagulungan na ako noon. Tuwan ka ta.
Every teacher is intellectual leader in the community, especially in the barangay, and shall welcome the opportunity to provide such leadership which needed to extend counseling services as appropriate and to actively be involved in matters affecting the welfare of the people. Every teacher shall maintain harmonious and pleasant personal and official relations with other professionals, with government officials, and with the people or individuals. Under no circumstances shall a teacher be prejudiced or discriminate against a learner.
Okay, in Article 12, disciplinary action, in this article, any violation of any provision of this code shall be sufficient ground for the imposition against the erring teacher in the disciplinary action, consisting of revocation of his certification of registration and license as a professional teacher, suspension from the practice of teaching profession, or reprimand or cancellation of his or her temporary special permit under the causes specified in Sector 23, Article 3 or Republic Act Number 7836, and under Rules of 31 Article 13 of the Rules and Regulation implementing of Republic Act 7836. In this article, teachers have a duty to maintain order and discipline among students while keeping their dignity and self-respect. Article 12 states that any disciplinary action against students must be reasonable, proportionate, and in accordance with due process. Corporal punishment must be avoided at all costs. Okay, and the disciplinary measures opted should be consistent with the goal of helping students develop socially appropriate conduct through reasoning and guidance. Disciplinary action against students should be considered an opportunity for individual reassessment and not for inflicting exemplary punishment. A compassionate and stern disciplinarian is what an ethical teacher ought to be rather than an authority demonstrating brute power. Proper communication regarding the misconduct and lapse of judgment along with suggesting best ways forward is the most ethical approach of any disciplinary action against students. And that is the Article 12 disciplinary action.
In conclusion, the Code of Professional Conduct for Teachers encapsulates the fundamental ethics that inform the work of teacher. The core values and professional standards that teachers subscribe to are expressed in terms that are accessible to educators and to all others with an interest in education. Since the education system reaches into virtually every home in the country and affects so many so deeply, it is crucial that the teaching profession's value system and professional standards are clear and readily understandable.